Welcome back. It's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerantz. Thanks for joining us. We are joined by quite a unique musician and artist, Anand Bhatt. He is the first Indian American to be inducted into the Latin Grammys. Good grief! Congratulations! How did that happen?
Thank you very much.
Yes.
It was very exciting. Actually.
I can imagine.
I mean, I've always loved Latin music. You know,
I mean, you're a nice boy from Chicago. How does a nice Indian American boy from Chicago wind up loving Latin music?
Well, Chicago's got a lot of pretty Latin girls.
Of course, yes, there you have
it. And if you're not going to play Latin music,
yes.
you're you know.
And you're most known for the song "Contigo o Sin Ti," with or without you. And we're going to play a little bit of that song later on. Two Latin Grammy considerations this year. That's pretty remarkable. How has the community accepted you?
It's amazing. I never expected them to accept me with such open arms. It's amazing. They don't care that I'm Indian American.
Of course not. Of course not. And you're a great musician. That's all they need to know. Pretty simple. Now, not surprisingly, you have gotten involved in some charitable organizations. And, you know, you could be involved in a charity in India or in Chicago or Los Angeles, but there is one that's focused on a part of Latin America, Mexico. Tell us about Simply Smiles.
Simply Smiles is great. I stumbled upon them in Oaxaca, Mexico. And they have a brilliant design. It's not the simple charity design of taking donations and then trying to distribute that money. This village in Oaxaca grows their own coffee, but they're still a poor village.
Right.
So the guy behind the charity came up with a brilliant idea of let them grow their coffee, let us take it to market and package it and sell it for them and give them the proceeds, because they had no infrastructure to be able to do that.
Sure.
And it's amazing. Every bag of coffee, I don't know the exact statistics, but I believe it feeds a kid for a couple of weeks. Every sale of a bag of coffee. I mean, so I had to get involved with this charity. I mean, that's just a brilliant model.
I got to ask you, when you walked into this village, looking as rock star as ever, what did these kids think of you? I mean, it's got to be, they may have thought you were Native American as opposed to Indian American, you know, with your skin tones, but.
Everywhere I go in Mexico, somehow they can tell I'm Indian.
Yeah, okay.
I always thought I'd pass under the radar, pretend to be Mexican, but somehow they can tell. But they're really accepting of that. You know, I think rock music is still really popular all throughout Mexico.
Of course it is.
So, you know, see a tall, long-haired, dark-skinned guy is actually not unusual.
Talk to me about what being involved in Simply Smiles has done, not for the children, but for you.
Oh, it's great. I mean, I know it's the hokey response most guys give, but I definitely get more out of it for myself. You know, one of the things about being a musician is you tend to become a bit of a narcissist every now and then. I mean, it's all about you all the time, and you need that release to be able to think about somebody else. And I think they've just given me that opportunity where I can just have my thoughts on something else that's going on that is not about me.
So given that you're a forerunner in Latin music as an Indian American, and given that you're involved in Simply Smiles, where do we see you going next? I mean, you know, there are advantages to being the first.
Oh, there are. So I'm hoping to do some fusion now on some future tracks. I've worked with some fun guys in Bollywood.
Nice.
I've worked with some fun guys in Latin America.
So Bollywood and Latin music coming together.
I'm hoping to get together. I think the beats mix up very nicely.
And you do have a song. It's called Kitna
Pyar.
Okay.
Which means how much love.
Nice.
And
will you do this for me? Give us some love, and why don't you play us out a song? It's going to be Contigo o Sin Ti, with or without you. It's your award-winning song. Here's your guitar right here. And I'm going to say goodbye to you on Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerantz. Here is Anand Bhatt.
Thank you.
Sin ti no puedo brillar, contigo no hay como respirar. Cuando estás cerca quiero desaparecer, si estás lejos muero por...
Charter Communications wishes all our troops and their families a safe and happy holiday season.
Construction man Kevin Dodd in Bagram Airfield, Afghanistan. Want to send a shout out to my beautiful wife Stormy Dodd back home in Ventura, California, and the rest of the Dodds out there. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays from Charter Communications.